You better say yes. There is one appropriate answer whether you believe it or not. There you go.
I mean, the appropriate answer would be I don't know.
No, it's not. Because socially...
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Justin, and we are here with Mushoku Tensei. First things first though, of course, comments. First up, we got Kelvin from the Patreon, episode A Chance Encounter. I like Theta's take on adventuring party versus expedition party. You can take your definition and shove it, Justin. LOL. And yeah, never trust Google anymore, else you'll be putting glue in your pizza. In regards to Rougeard, in my opinion, his past defines him, yes, but what he does with his past experiences in the present is what he should be judged on. He murdered his wife and kids while cursed in the past, and he should be judged on how he lets that affect his actions in the present. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, so do I.
No, that's Kelvin saying, I think that makes sense, not me.
Got it.
Just want to be sure you're agreeing with Kelvin, not me. Not that I don't think that makes sense too. Obviously, I do. I think they had a conversation in the Discord literally about this. In that I said it was my takeaway, and apparently the impression was that that was my only takeaway. There are many things, despite all of my say the obvious thing out loud statements, that I don't say out loud. Which is to say,
Sure.
there's many points of view, and I just choose one and then harp on it for 20 minutes straight. Next up, we got, sorry, I should probably practice these names before trying to read them. Catrachhun? Catrachhun? You're gonna have to correct me in another comment in the future. Whoever this is, from the episode Master. Nice reaction. I would have loved you guys to touch a little more on the demon/spurred conversation to see if Justin really grasped it, since it becomes really important later on. I did like that you touched on the funeral scene, since it can be hard to fully grasp in the first watch. A few topics to touch on future reactions, if you wish. Roxy's/demons discrimination, Roxy's hair color, and Spurred War, why demons are hated. Can't wait for next reaction.
I think I do grasp the spurred thing, because that's like... It's a whole... I'm not gonna say... I don't know if race is the correct term.
It is literally a race.
Okay. Perfect. It's a whole race that has effectively been turned that was turned weaponized, and now has to live with the consequences of actions they weren't fully... They didn't know the full extent of because of the situation. It was their culture being used against them, and now they're being discriminated against because they couldn't go fight what happened.
I just guess for everyone, you want to go over a quick history of the Spurred race?
Sure.
By which I meant you, so that everyone knows that you grasp it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the Spurred race were a thing. Then there came the conflict that spread across the land. As that conflict happened, the big bad of that conflict was like, here, have weapons, through either himself or other means. That ended up being cursed spears, that is the proper weapon of a spurred person. And when they accepted these spears, all of a sudden, bloodlust, boom, kill everything in sight.
Essentially
Now,
correct.
they're dealing with the fallout of that, of people being like, hey, spurred are crazy murderers. And they're like, it wasn't our fault. but that doesn't matter.
Yep. While very generic, I don't think anybody can claim that that wasn't right. So, all right. Well, those are our comments. Unless you wanted to touch on anything else in the last comment.
No, but I want to say thank you. Thanks for the comment.
All right. Well, how about you go and remind us of what happened last time?
Last time was us getting to the village, meeting Roxy's parents. Eris getting a weapon. And then just the continuation of traveling. It's when we learned about the history of the Spurred people, and Rudy was like, yo, that sucks. I'm gonna help you out. But I believe it started off around the campfire with Eris being like, oh no, there's a Spurred here. We're dead. And freaking out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, institutional racism. Sorry, that's not institutional racism. That is just racism.
It's it's racism, but it's a culturally earned.
Well,
fear
no, I mean, like, institutional
where it's
racism would be with the Spurred couldn't get a good investment loan due to a perceived, it is, that's institutionalized racism.
Yeah.
That is just fear because, she's like crossing the street because she sees him coming down the way. That is just flat racism.
Well, she thinks that he's gonna like stab her with his spear and cook her and eat her. Like she just never had to interact with anyone.
Right. I'm just saying that's still racist.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with that fact.
Otherwise though, we got the board.
Hell yeah.
I'm pretty sure human god here got added.
Yes, human god, which I don't trust.
Right, connected only to Rudy, because Rudy's the only person we've seen him interact with.
Yeah.
The McGurdias got added. The parents and the elder, but the elder also has the McGurdia name, so.
Got it.
Rugerd himself.
Yeah.
I think that's everybody, because I don't think there was actually anybody else we could have added.
Correct. Because what we saw was really a lot of like the village in general, but we only really spoke to so many people.
Alright, well, yeah, because as I was told that the people in that village were telepathic.
Yep. Which made us ask the question, is Roxy telepathic?
Right. Because that would be the logical point in which you would ask that question.
Yep.
Unlike me, who missed that the first time through, and never asked myself that question. That's the benefit of the second watch. Everything I missed. Like Paul's backstory.
It all comes back to Paul's backstory.
Well, I mean, technically it does. I mean, let me toss you this image and the follow-up question of have we filled anybody else in yet?
Okay. No.
The who's that Pokemon of the adventuring party.
Indeed.
All right. Well, any other comments to make before we hop into this?
No. I'm good.
All right, let's go ahead and hop on in.
But before we get started,
Make sure that you hit the like button.
hit that subscribe button.
Comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered,
Uncensored.
And uncut.
as well as some early access stuff,
You can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
少しは光栄の僕に任せてくれてもいいんですよ。何か言った？
I think I might have been right about that sword being a better fit.
She's been training to be a swordsman.
憧れてたのよ。
I mean, I suppose you could eat, you could cook a grub.
You're actually supposed to cook it.
Well, I just mean it wouldn't be moving, which would be the benefit. Yay, more rocks.
That's cool.
Those are demons, those are beast people.
A little bit.
Well, Rudyard's calling them demons. I guess they're demons.
Yeah.
俺は一部でそう呼ばれているらしい。ルイジェルドイコール出会えば死ってか？そんな危ない二つ名まで。
どうするのよ。
心配ない。俺ならあの崖を飛び越えられる。
ちょっと待って。そんなことしたら街中がパニックになります。
I can leap over these. Jeez.
Eh, Superman can do that too.
わかりました。作戦を立てましょう。
And that's why we call him Mosshead.
ウィヒケン、おゆえイミグルド。
レッコー、ウィヒケンギ。レッコー、we undo 1, 2,
Not a super secure checkpoint.
No.
Why were they getting checked? And then these people are from the Midgard tribe. Oh, I can tell by your super blue hair.
What? I'm sorry. You have this sandstone city, which looks dope. Then what looks like skyscrapers on one part of it.
I don't know that they're skyscrapers. They're like ports to me.
No, I could fully expect that they are like made of like a precious gemstone. However, they look like skyscrapers.
Also, I mean, we have nothing to scale them on. I believe the defining characteristic of a skyscraper is to scrape the sky. No, never mind.
Those look like skyscrapers.
この町には冒険者ギルドがあるそうですよ。冒険者？なれるの？
Conversely, I think if they looked like skyscrapers, the one guy from the modern age would have thought something about it.
Yeah.
ルイジェルドさんも早く作戦通りに行きますよ。
Introduce Adventurers Tavern D&D.
蘇我印税区ウォッチシュライハレキそんぜかわじんウクオくんだウィックシーハイ
うんず食わないセナ。
We know what human children look like.
セナテカウィボーズドアヤンズユイ Tui Isperdo Utifi. Buona unzino Luigerdo Sahete Twin. Ini Durua Hakanoya Uka Wikuze.
Felt that coming.
Well, I mean, they've changed his hair color. They've intentionally faked everything.
Yeah.
So everyone would think they're a fake heart. I appreciate the cat ears, though, and the hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
パーティーの名前は本当にデッドエンドでいいの？
お願いします。
最初はみんな F ランクからよ。依頼はそのランクの一つ上までのものしか受けられないから注意してね。
はい。
Rudy really liked Total Recall.
これで私も冒
It's
険する
true.
のね。ルーデウス。
He was just a real big fan of that shirt, you know?
稼ぎたいところだが。
討伐系は C ランクからですか。今の僕たちでは受けられませんね。残念。
Honeycomb learning non the dead end. Sking the bunny jinx.
アッシュバニーウズリウス。
そうが、ハンズパークシー。そっか、じゃあ行くわ。The money.
Not enough adventuring guilds in D&D.
I find that they're disappearing. I find a lot of the stories are, yeah.
イボセドオイシュアハレケ。
You know, people eat those.
I'm gonna say you got some mighty thick legs, friend.
Rudeus、なんで依頼を受けなかったのよ。私早くドラゴンとか倒しに行きたいわ。
まあまあそれはいずれ。今は作戦成功を祝いましょう。
成功なのか。
ルイジェルドさんが
Sorry,
デ
she's
ッ
a
ドエンド
redhead.
と名乗って
Stark's a
も
redhead.
誰も怖が
Stinging
らず
Fury
笑いが
now.
来たんですから。一歩前進です。
Stark is a swordsman. She's a swordsman.
今はミグルド族の振りですが、一歩一歩地道に良い行いをすれば、スペルト族の悪名を取り除いていけるはずです。絶対なくさないでくださいね。師匠から譲り受けた大切なものなので。
ああ。
Okay, what do we see? Yeah.
すごいわ。こんなの初めて。
See, they're like jagged and not like
ひとまず今日は休みましょう。
constructed,
明
it
日
feels
から
like.
忙しくなりますよ。
そうだな。
I get it. It's just such a stark contrast.
エビオさ。ハスコな。アンズイドゥワイオルユア。ナドライ。シュドライセにんざとはていそう。あんざなくせ。
触らないでよ。何すんのよ。
いえ。
これは初めてルーデウスが買ってくれた服なのよ。
抑えてヘイス。それ以上はいけない。
Also, honestly, he did nothing wrong. I mean, other than maybe touched a person without them wanting to be touched. The thing broke because you turned, not because.
Yeah. I love it. He's just like, it's okay. You don't need to. You don't need to kill everybody.
I mean, technically, Dead End is also a story type where the hero dies at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, actually, that's bad end.
なんかこう体の奥の方がむずがゆいぜ。
それ明日直してあげますよ。本
これからどうするか。まず何より必要なのは金だ。この宿は一人1005枚。いい F ランクの依頼料じゃ赤字だ。他にも食費、雑費、その他もろもろ。
Yeah.
まさか前世でニートだった俺がお金のことで悩むことになるとは。
I don't know why he doesn't find a local market and refigure out the economy.
またか。今度はなんだよ。
僕の助言通り、ルイジェルドを頼ったおかげで町までたどり着いただろう。
ルイジェルドならもしあの時俺たちが逃げていても陰ながら守ってくれただろうさ。
随分と彼を信頼しているね。なのにどうして僕は信用してくれないのかな。
わからねえのか、神のくせに。
Because you ain't good.
さて、そんなこと。
Even though everything they've done so far has worked out, according to him.
Mm-hmm.
嫌なんだよ、この体の感覚が。だからとっとと話を済ませてくれ。
卑屈だね。
どうせお前の手のひらの上なんだろ。
いやいや、そんなことないさ。どう動くかは君次第。
ごたくはいいから早く。
はいはい。
Again, just being shisty.
先ほどの子猫探しの依頼を受けなさい。さすればあなたの不安は解消されるでしょう。
He's just being mysterious.
探しじゃ金にならんだろう。何を考えてやがる。
眠れないんですか？
うん。ねえ、ルーデウス。
はい。
私たち帰れるのかな。
You better say yes. There is one appropriate answer whether you believe it or not.
帰れますよ。
There you go.
おじい様も大丈夫よね。
きっと大丈夫です。
I mean, the appropriate answer would be I don't know.
No, it's not, because socially you're gonna make someone spiral or start the process.
I would rather that they accept their position now and come to terms with what life may be from now on than to have to constantly be a person's crutch. All you're doing is making more work for yourself over time and making their fall that much worse. And yes, anyone that knows me for a long period of time, I understand the irony.
Mm-hmm.
中に人は？
人はいない。生き物はたくさんいるがな。
警戒した方が良さそうですね。
なんなのよ、ここ。
Okay.
いたぞ。
子猫と違うんかい。さすがマ大陸。いちいちスケールがでかい。
他にいるのも誰かのペットでしょうか？
誰か来る。
Sie schwingen an, Samena Höchst, Gonzi.
A lot of bug people around here.
Yeah.
Bugs and lizards.
Okay. You did. Maybe they fought like an adventuring party.
And technically, they're on an adventure. So.
Yep.
Attacked a kid, man.
You kick, we slash back.
Dealing with Richard's like dealing with the Terminator.
Yeah.
ルイジェルドさんが人を殺すとスペルト族の悪名が広がります。
You already knew this was his stance, though.
誰を殺したかではありません。誰が殺したかです。
わからんな。
もうルーデウスが困ってるじゃないの。
なぜだ。俺は正しいことをしたはずだ。
あんたそんなんだから嫌われてんのよ。
とにかくもう殺さないでください。スペルト族のことを思うなら誰も。
It's like a way more extreme version of the whole mafia thing. You know, that we hurt one of ours, we send one of theirs to the morgue. They minorly inconvenience one of ours, we send one of theirs to the morgue.
くせんぎくさない習字イギバルセロ。牛飼いかウドライ。クイザイロはウズがせんがヘンゼンドライ。ヘズミナイワヨセンゼンゼミナ。なるほどね。
やはり悪党か。
ちょっと待ってください。
Sure, but it's pretty enterprising when you think about it.
True.
We create our own demand.
印税ケアンゼやドリンゼ。お信じやはひしくはしない。イハイゼかヘベク。
イハイゼ。
安税内事が。
瞬然に戦後も。
祝い戦闘。
レコ。ウクセウクセアウクセア。イハイゼ。イハイゼ。イハイキュントは。
やっぱり。
It's ironic since they're F rank, they're not high enough rank to take lost pet jobs, even though they are. So I guess that doesn't make sense because they're currently on a lost pet job.
No, they would be because you can take a job one rank higher.
Well, they're F rank though.
Yes, so if they're F rank, they can go up to D.
You mean E?
I doubt E's a rank. I'm guessing it's run by like the school, by like the school grading system.
That seems an arbitrary thing to say because why would they? We haven't even seen a school.
Because I think it's something that's easy for people to relate to.
Also, you think Japanese schools use English letters?
No, but however, I think they know that it's not only Japanese people who watch.
I mean, if that was true, this would be in English.
その辺にしておいてあげてください。
No.
俺はスペルトの戦士だ。一度決めたことは覆さん。必ずお前たちを故郷に連れて行く。
はい。
今日の稼ぎね。週休アイズ、イハイキュントはヒベイク。
ハイピはせいぜいハイピよ。イハイゼ。ハイドロはイハイユイ。
ロールはウシュドライナイ。
アシュネーク。ウシュラインギルサコセキピオ。
アッシーニュウィヒギウィ。
ふわ
ウドライウィハックセージャーゼーヤ。デッドエンド。
ウシュケケドロイザアクセゾウサギロ。
メンザヤンドゥオンザウィ。ハインズザンザザネーナイ。アンザベーカーヤンザハイピアカンザヒ。
That sounds like something we'll do.
ウシャチヨウラシ。
Yep.
ジラコナ。
いいにデッドエンド。旬じゃねえ、アンネイズノピハンター。
ノコパラ。
くせげくさねローマン。
Because the P stands for pet.
ローマン。ウバイビ。
クエク。草処理入らす。草しなんとしないなのんかい。のんぜんとや。うかくやのかない。
None of your business.
ああ、んぜそや、んぜけぜねえ。
レコ
ないなかん、ゾアクトレクストレクゼ。レンガツワンゼ、おしくやとやない。
That guy's gonna be a problem.
Well, I mean, only... How many people have we killed so far?
I think
3?
2?
I can't remember how many people died during the kidnapping thing. Obviously,
I
the
think
main guy
one.
that Ghislaine killed. But wasn't there other people in the alley with him?
There was, but I don't think they died. I think they were.
I would
it's-
have to think they did
it-
die
it's
because
either
we brought
2
back
or
everybody.
3.
Well, they had to have
'Cause-
died because we brought back the other guy. I would think if there was other people alive, we would have brought them back too.
So there's 3 people in the alley. I know we killed 1 for sure.
That's what I'm saying. By the logic of the scene, which is to say, we found the other guy, we arrested him, air quote, and brought him back. That if we didn't bring anybody else back with us, they must also be dead.
I see it.
I don't see anybody getting away from Ghislaine who's moving at light speed.
I would still be willing to put it at 2 to 3 deaths.
Well, I mean, counting the bug.
Counting the bug.
I'd also point out this is the penultimate episode of the core.
Okay.
I mean, there's 23 or 24 episodes, but broken into 2 cores, and this is 11 episodes in this core, I think, and we're on episode 10, so the penultimate one before everybody who was watching this in natural time had to take a break and wait for it to come back.
Got it.
But that'll be next episode, Children and Warriors. I mean, what are your thoughts?
I like it. The city's interesting. Something's up with those skyscrapers in the middle of the city. Weak ass checkpoint had a problem for me, but other than that, we're good.
Other than that, we're good. I mean, what about the plan?
We've not super seen what the plan. Like it's
I mean,
the
Rudy's
beginning of a
plan.
plan.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's the beginning of a plan. It's not an actual plan. It's not Like, they have the first step of a plan.
I mean, it's a plan. It's still a plan. I mean, it's not even the first step. They already did the first step. It involved killing a guy. Accidentally. Not accidentally.
See,
it's not even,
that's
it's not an accident, it's not unintentional, but it is not a thing that they wanted to do. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is.
So it's not a thing that Rudy and them wanted to do.
Right, they didn't want that guy to die.
Exactly.
A miscommunication, I guess. But you know, I mean, it's well within the first steps of a plan.
That's what I mean. So it's not. So I get what Rudy's trying to do. He's trying to build up their reputation in order to allow them to rank up faster. Which, respect.
No, I mean the part where they've got another party that's C rank to allow them to take B rank missions.
Oh, that's gonna backfire in their face. That's gonna fire back in their face.
Well, that's what I mean, though, is when I'm saying that they're more than one step into the plan, that they've got this thing now and it's operational.
Okay, so we're talking two different plans.
Well, no, I mean, it's part of the get higher missions thing is part of the overall improve the Rougeard opinion thing.
No, it's not.
It is.
That's the get money plan.
No, that's... Did you not hear the end of the episode right before Horseface Killer showed up? He said, spread the word of Dead End. Make sure everyone knows we're doing good and we're well respected. Dead End is the side name of Rougeard himself. So they're spreading the fact that they're doing good via these B-ranked missions that they're doing.
But that wasn't part of the plan. What happened was Rudy is smart, and he worked on his heels saying, oh, this happened, but we can take advantage of it. They have an idea of an end goal, but they don't actually have the way that they're going to get there. They don't have a plan yet.
That is the plan.
No. They have steps, but it's not organized in such a way that it is actually a plan.
Have you never watched a movie where they go, what's the plan, boss? And you say, we're playing it by ear.
That's not a plan.
The boss just said the plan was, we're playing it by ear. That makes it part of the plan.
I don't care what the boss says. If the plan is playing it by ear, we don't have a plan. We're playing it by ear.
That's the plan.
No, it's not.
We're planning to play it by ear.
No.
I'm not getting out. That's no.
You know what?
You
go
can,
outside. Go outside, come back. Go off screen, come back. Get out of the camera view. That's what I'm saying.
Can't do that. I mean, you can plan to improvise. It is plan.
No, improvising is actively not planning.
No, it's actually like riffing off another thing. You can plan to improvise. Look, if you go to an improv show, you telling me those people didn't show up planning to improv?
You can't plan to go with the flow. That's not.
You literally can.
That's not a thing.
Guys, the plan is we gotta lay low. What does that mean, boss? That means we gotta go with the flow. You gotta ingratiate yourself with everything.
But that's different. That's the plan there is to lay low.
Are you telling me that people that lay low aren't improvising?
You can be improvising as part of a plan. But you need to know the base goal.
You've opened up yourself here to what percentage of a plan can be improvising before it becomes not a plan? What's the math on improvisation to plan?
Jesus. If the overall portion of what you are doing is improvised, it is not a plan.
So you're saying if 51% of your plan is to improvise, it's not a plan?
50.01.
Okay, so we're not counting hundredths, only onto tenths.
If 50.01% of your plan is to improvise, you do not have a plan.
So
you may have a desired outcome.
What you're saying
and you
is
may
that
have a starting point, but you don't have a plan.
What you're saying is that the face of the party is actually not a party member at all, because they don't interact with the plan at all. Because the face typically is just improvising.
It's entirely possible.
Okay. So you hate a whole class of characters.
I don't hate them. I just don't. I will
You just think they add nothing to the plan. It's literally what you're
to
at.
the plan.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because they don't go according to the plan. If you go with actions that are not thought of in advance, over 50% of the time you are not going according to plan.
Unless, again, the plan is to improvise.
No!
Oh, God. What is that? That is from the happening, is what that is.
You need the baseline of what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, you have a goal.
In order to get you to that point. And if you were over 50% of let's just fuck it and go, you don't have that proper baseline to establish what is happening.
No, sure you do. You have a goal. Whatever gets you towards that goal is helpful to the plan. Now, if the plan is to improvise your way to the goal, that's the plan.
Then what you have is you have a dream. Not a plan.
A dream is what got you to the goal. What led you to want the goal.
I'm done with this conversation. Nope.
All right.
Agree to disagree.
I disagree about that. Anyway, once again, I have been Theta. This has been Justin. We have been Stone Face Reactions. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?